What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, oh boy. Making her debut on the channel tonight! We have the legendary Etta James. Yes, indeed. How about that? Etta James making her debut on the channel. Okay, this comes as a request from Binge Anime 77, and it was also the winner of the Patreon request prioritization poll, winning with 63% of the vote, moving from number 371 in the queue straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, folks, your voice, your vote does matter. They all want to see me react to this song by Etta James called I'd Rather Go Blind. Now, have I heard the song before? Yes, I have. I've done 2 reactions to this song. One from Beyonce and one from Beth Hart and Joe Bonamassa. So I know I've heard this song before without question. So I won't be taking the song itself into account here, obviously. I'm just going to be looking at what Etta James does with the song. If I'm not mistaken, I think Etta James is actually the original singer of this song, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, but I think she was actually the originator. So that's great. So it'll be nice to hear the original. But yeah, I won't be taking the songwriting in itself or the lyrics themselves into the account here in any way, shape, or form. I will only be looking at the live performance here, okay? So I'm going to be talking about stage energy, stage presence, stage interaction, crowd interaction, showmanship, production, stuff like that. And of course, you know, what she does vocally. I'll take that into account, obviously, and you know, how the song sounds being done by her as the original. But I'm not taking songwriting into account or lyrics. I never take lyrics into account. I don't understand lyrics. So, but just being straight with you guys, okay? That's what you can expect from this. This was posted by Eagle Rock, okay? And the video has 36 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. The link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Etta James, I'd Rather Go Blind, live at Montreux, not Montreal, Montreux, I guess it's Montreux, at 1975. We're going back with this one. I'm going to go back a ways. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I feel just like her right now. God, it's hot in here. God dang it.
Look out.
Something told me it was over, babe. When I saw you and that girl talking, babe, something deep down in my soul said, go on and cry, girl. When I saw you and that same girl walking by, I would rather be a blind girl, babe. Than to see you walk away from me, baby. Cause you see, I love you so much. I don't wanna watch you leave me, babe.
Nice with the horns.
And another thing is, I just don't wanna be free, no, babe. Oh, no. Now listen. I was just sitting here thinking, yeah, about your sweet kiss. Whoa, and your warm embrace, baby.
I love her variety of approach. Every phrase, it sounds a little bit different each time, which helps add to the level of storytelling happening in the song. Now, if you were to ask me, what is she singing about? I don't have a clue. I don't listen to lyrics and the reason I don't listen to lyrics is because they just go over my head, man. I don't interpret lyrics. I interpret music. That's what I'm here for. But her approach is outstanding. I dig it. Every single time it's a little bit louder, and then it's a little bit softer. Then she gets a little harsher, then she softens it up. And it's each time, it's just adding a new level of intensity or subtlety to her vocal approach. I dig it. It's helping to keep the audience vested, and it's helping to add to the overall value of the product that's being put out. And she's doing a great job of it, man. She is strong. You can tell. Like, she's holding back. She is so holding back. Even when she's getting loud, you're only hearing maybe 50% of what I think she's capable of doing. She is so holding back because she has to. Otherwise, she's going to blow the mic out. And she's going to bury the band, which would not be good. Speaking of the band, actually, you know what? We'll hold off on them. I'll get to the band next time. Let's keep going for right now.
When the reflection in the glass that I held to my lips, babe, revealed the tears that was on my face, yeah, babe.
1 and 2 and 3.
Baby, baby, I'd rather be a blind girl.
Woo.
Oh, I'd rather be a blind girl than to watch you walk away from me, boy. Look
out. Who needs a mic? Who needs a mic? She don't need no microphone.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Let her belt. Let her really belt without the mic. You can hear her just fine. Just fine. Get that mic out of her hand. She don't need it. Since I've paused, let's take a moment to appreciate this band, shall we? Man. Yes, please. Everybody from the drummer to the horns. Outstanding work. Being a bass player myself, I'm hearing everything the bass player's doing. I love how he's switching up between that laid back, that blues bone, ba-doom, boom, laying back on the backbeat to all of a sudden when he's doing the setups, every once in a while he'll go into a straight eighth, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-boom. Just man, so tasteful, so tasteful. He is absolutely setting up the feel in this song. single-handedly. Everybody else is like sustained, like the guitar, organ, everybody else is just sustaining chords, you know, horns coming in with a nice blend. Drummer is surprisingly just keeping just a straight pattern, hardly any fill work, not doing anything to add any type of variance. That is all being done by the bass player single-handedly. He is doing a great job of keeping the song moving, keeping the song vested as far as, you know, differences, little differences in approach to attack, to the runs that he's doing. I mean, he's doing an outstanding job. Big shout out to the bass player. Digging it. Absolutely digging it. From one bass player to another. Outstanding work. Anyway, let's keep going here. Let me back it up a little bit. I got to get back into it with her out without having the mic in her hands. I mean, it's in her hand still, but without her using it. God, listen to the power. Here we go. We don't need no mic.
Walk away from me, baby, don't leave.
Did you hear that? When she slowly brought the mic up, and as she brought the mic up, you could hear it in her voice. She decrescendoed. Because that's called mic awareness. She knows the mic is coming up. She knows the mic is going to start to pick up her voice big time. So what does she do? She softened up. She brought the power in her voice down so she didn't blow everybody out of the water and possibly blow the mic. You know what I mean? So, yeah, great mic awareness. Great mic awareness.
Walk away from me, baby, don't leave.
Great job.
Whoa. Now listen, I'm gonna tell y'all one more time. I was just sitting here a minute ago thinking, baby. I was thinking about your sweet kiss and your thinking about your sweet kiss and your ooh la 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 la. When I looked down in the glass that I held to my lips, I was looking in the glass and I saw the reflection of the tears rolling down my face.
Oh, sheesh. She kind of popped the mic on that one. You heard it. You heard the mic cut because it peaked. She peaked the mic. Oh, man. That was interesting. Woo!
I'd rather be a blind girl. Oh, Lord, baby, 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 don't leave me, boy.
There's someone in the crowd. That was such a great moment. Oh, that was fun. You know, she heard somebody in the crowd. You know, he was loud. He was loud. Now, she took that opportunity and she took that moment to play with it. Now, look, I have seen this happen so many times at shows where somebody will, I mean, they're not trying to heckle. They're not trying to be a douche. They're having some fun, you know, and there's nothing wrong with it. And I've seen the performers on stage ignore it and pretend like it never happened. Or worse, they become utter and complete D-bags and they go, get him out of here or get that person out of here or whatever, you know, escort him out of the building, whatever. See, she was so cool and so classy. She just was like, he should be up here. That was a fun moment. That was fun. And aren't live shows supposed to be fun? Yes, they are. They are supposed to be fun. We're supposed to have a good time. And look, the guy didn't say anything mean or derogatory or anything like that. He just, you know, said what he said. I don't have a problem with it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a great moment. There it is. Let's do it. She looked right at him. The horns are cracking up. Oh, she peeked it again. Pow! Nice little flam there on the snare. Hey now.
I'd rather, I don't want to watch you leave me. I can't stand to see you go. Whoa, babe. I'd rather be a blind girl.
Okay, I need to rewind a little bit. I want to point out something. I had a feeling the guitar player was the band leader. I had a feeling, but I was 100% sure until I saw him do this. You're going to see him turn to the horn section and make sure that everybody can see him. The bass player, drummer can all see him. You're going to see him do this, which means watch him for the cue. He's going to bring you in. He's going to let you know when to come in, and he did with, you know, guitar up, down, and that's when you come down, enter. You know, I wasn't sure if he was the band leader or not, but when I saw him do that, I was like, yep, okay, he is the band leader. Watch. And he's so smooth about it. He doesn't make a big deal. He doesn't make a great big, hey, watch me. You know, he doesn't do that, because where should the attention be right now? On Etta, right? And he knows that. So he very subtly turns to the band and goes, so subtle. Watch him. Keep your eye on him. Right here.
I'd rather,
yep.
I'd rather.
And the band being professionals saw that, and now they're ready. All eyes right now, as far as the band members go, all eyes are on him, because they're watching for that visual cue.
I don't want to watch you leave me. I can't stand to see you go. Whoa, babe. I'd rather be
Watch
a
that guitar neck.
blind girl.
Boom. There it is. Nice job. Really nice job. That was fun. That was fun, man. I had a blast with that. Let me gather my thoughts. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Etta James with I'd Rather Go Blind. This was a request from Binge Anime 77. And it was also the winner of the Patreon request prioritization poll, winning with 63% of the vote, moving it from number 371 in the queue straight up to number 1. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. I know a lot of people don't vote, and it's a shame because they could have a definite influence on the vote, and maybe things could swing in the way that they want it to. But listen, folks, if you don't vote, then you have no say. So, anyway, I thought about this. I really did. I had to really put some thought into this because I came up with the score relatively quickly. I mean, this score pretty much soared into my head as soon as the video stopped. I was like, yep, I already know the score I'm going to give this. But before I gave it the score, I had to really think about this. And I was like, okay, am I sure I'm going to give this score? And yep, I'm sure. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 9.3. Yep, 9.3. You heard me. I didn't stutter. That is the score I feel this song deserves. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. Remember, before I be going any further, I'm not taking the song itself into account here. The songwriting, the arranging, I'm not taking any of that into account, okay? I am basing my score completely on the live performance, which includes stage energy, stage presence, stage interaction, crowd interaction, showmanship, production, and the performance of the song here, okay? Because it is the original, so why not? What a voice. Now listen, this is not the first time I've heard Etta James sing. I have heard Etta James sing on several recordings, okay? I mean, the woman is a legend. I mean, how anybody in this world could ever go through life and not hear Etta James sing is kind of beyond me. They've heard, listen, you have heard something by her, okay? I guarantee you, you may not know it, but you have. I promise you. So this is not my first time hearing Etta James sing. I'm very familiar with her work, and I'm very familiar with what she has done. Having said that, though, I don't think I've ever seen her or heard her perform live. I've only heard recordings, like studio recordings. I don't think to the best of my knowledge, I've never heard her sing live. I've always suspected that she is a powerful singer. I always have. I always had a feeling that she could absolutely belt it. And to see her actually doing it live was fun to see. This was a joy to watch because I really got to see the scope of what she's capable of, her technique, and how she does it. She used the mic. She did. She had great mic awareness. She knew just how far to put the mic down and up to get the proper effect needed for what she was singing. She knew that when she was going to sing with more power, move the mic away. When she was going to be singing softer, mic right underneath her mouth, where it should be. Great job on her part. Great mic awareness on her part. You talk about power. Man, I loved it when she would put the mic all the way down at her side and she would just cut loose and really belt it. Who needs a mic? Seriously. Now, was the mic picking her up? Yes, the mic is going to pick up her ambient sound, obviously, okay? But wasn't right in front of her face like a lot of other vocalists need. No, she was able to sing with amazing power and projection without the aid of the mic. As a matter of fact, good thing, because there were a couple times where she had the mic in front of her face and she did, I don't think she even fully belted. I don't think she fully cut loose, but she did go into a little bit of an overdrive. And what ended up happening? Both times, what happened? The mic peaked. And as a result, compression immediately kicked in, noise gate immediately kicked in and suppressed. And you heard the clip. You heard it. You heard that boop, and it just clipped out. You heard it. Why did that happen? Because the amplifiers, they're going through the house, need to protect themselves from blowing their tubes. That's why. Remember, this is the 70s. You know, they didn't have solid state. You know, yeah, everything was, all those amps are tube powered. So, yeah, I mean, you gotta protect them, man. Don't blow those tubes, whatever you do. And don't blow the speakers. The speaker is going to be worse. The speaker is going to be far more expensive to replace and more time consuming and a lot harder. Tubes, you go down to a hardware store, you can pick up as long as they have the right ampage. Anyway, she did a great job. I loved that moment. I loved that moment where that guy, he's not trying to be a douche. He's not trying to be an a-hole. He's having fun, right? And he decides to give a response to Etta James's call. So he gives a little bit of a response. Now, there are 3 ways this could have gone, okay? 1, she could have ignored it. Okay, it would have been okay if she had ignored it. It would have been fine, you know? Moment lost, but that's okay. The show goes on. No harm, no foul, okay? That's one way that it could have been approached. 2, she could have been a diva and said, security, get him out of here. She could have done that. She would have been within her right. Technically, he did disrupt the show a little bit, but you know what? She didn't, but you know, and did she have grounds to ask for that? Sure, she did. You know, and she could have done it. All right, fine. She took the 3rd road, which is, you know what? This happened. How can I turn this to my advantage? Let's have some fun with it. And she did. And she looked at the guy, looked at the crowd, and went, huh, he should be up here. You know, look. It was a fun moment. Did you not hear the crowd? The crowd responded. How did the crowd respond? They laughed. They had a good time. There was that moment of levity where everyone was like, yeah, good. We had some fun with it. Even the band was back in there cracking up on it. Why not? Why not? We're supposed to be having fun here, guys. Have some fun with it. Take those moments and have fun with it. And she did. Great job. Crowd interaction was definitely there. Stage interaction was there. Everybody was having a good time with it. I got no issue with it whatsoever. Speaking of that band, the band, great band. The band! Can we talk about that band?
Yes! Yes! Jesus H. Goddamn Christ!
Yes! Let's talk about that band. The horns. Nice job, guys. Really nice job. Great use of dynamics, attacks, knowing when to come in softly in those rapid decrescendos when they were having the harder attacks. When they were coming in a little harder on the attack, they would very quickly decrescendo each note. Bow, bow, bow. You know, nicely done. Really nicely done. Guitar, I'm gonna get to him at the end. Organ doing a great job of filling out the sound, keeping everything nice and harmonious as far as the chordal structure goes. Very nice job on his part. The drummer, very solid. Very, very solid. I didn't hear any dips in tempo or rises in tempo at all. It never raced, it never dragged. So it was nice. Really nice job on his part. Great feel, nice touch on those cymbals. Cymbal work, I'm not a big fan of cymbal work, and the reason is the cymbals can quite often take over, and It's so easy, especially with crashes and shine. I didn't see any chinas on his, but I saw crashes and splashes. So easy to, especially when everybody's playing soft. It's so easy for cymbals to take over and bury everything if you hit it too hard, even by accident. And you'd be amazed how easy it is to accidentally hit a cymbal a little bit too hard. This guy really had great touch and really knew just how hard to hit each cymbal to get just the right amount out of it. So, nice job on his part. The bass player, the highlight of the band for me.
More seductive than sex.
You can't say that on TV.
I can say that.
I mean, it really was, man. He was so good. Great feel, great taste, knowing exactly what to play and where. Laying back, having that laid back feel, that laid back eighth note feel. Bum, ba-bum, with those great pickups. Ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-bum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-bum. You know, just great setups. And then every once in a while, he would go from that laid back feel to a straight eighth. Bum, 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 bum. And just nice touch, man. Nice touch. I absolutely respect that. As a bassist myself, I can absolutely appreciate what he did. Loved his approach, loved his feel, loved everything about what he did. So from one bass player to another, mad respect. Nice job. I know a lot of people are going, well, what he played wasn't that impressive. It's not about what he played. It's about what he didn't play. He didn't overplay. When you're playing a slower blues style song like this, it is so easy to do that, because if you're not careful as a bass player, you're going to get bored and you're going to start looking for ways to entertain yourself. Remember, it's not about you, it's about what the band does as a whole, and he did an outstanding job. So mad props to him. The guitar player / band leader, very tasteful in his guitar playing, as well as just like the bass player. His guitar playing was immaculate, clean, knowing when to play melodic line, to chord, to, you know, doing a little hammer on pull off action there. Nothing wrong with that. And way to lead the band. You could see he was the band leader almost from the get-go. I could see it, but I wasn't 100% sure. You know, I was like, I'm watching him going, he's keeping an eye on the band. He's not looking out into the crowd really. He's keeping his eye on the horns, on the bass, and on the drummer. Something tells me he's the band leader. I didn't know for sure until I saw him turn and do that. When I saw him do that, I was like, that's it. He's the band leader. I knew it. And he did a great job leading the band. Everything he did was so subtle. I never once saw him make a big exaggerated motion or waving or anything like that, like I've seen some other band leaders do. Not necessarily on the channel, but in my own personal life. Oh God, we're gonna take it from G to the end. The crowd doesn't need to know we're taking it from G to the end. Shut up. Oh, I will never forget that. That was a disaster. Oh God, it was a jazz orchestra I was playing with, and the guy, I kid you not, he's here telling the band, okay, we're gonna take it from G. We're playing a song, right? And he goes, we're gonna take it from G to the end. And then this band leader, then turns, gets on the mic, looks right at the crowd and says, we're gonna take it from G to the end. Does the crowd need to know? God! Anyway, so I digress. No, look, this was outstanding. Fantastic job. Watching her work live and actually seeing what she can do, it was mind-blowing. Seeing her put that mic down and project just fine without the mic was mind-blowing. Her mic control and mic awareness, I wouldn't say that was mind-blowing, but it was well executed. I mean, I had a feeling she was, listen, good vocalists know what mic awareness is. And she, I mean, come on. Etta James, she's legendary, right? So, yeah, 9.3. I feel very good about giving that score. I got no issue with it, and that is where we're going to stay. So, 9.3, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.